Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ryan Cumbo. This is MC On Air, the podcast from Mud Creek Baptist Church, right here in Hendersonville, North Carolina. We're so glad you've tuned in again. This is a new episode with 2 new guests, so stick around. All right, thanks for sticking around. We have a new episode, and on my left, your right, we have Pastor David Stanford, our Congregational care pastor, among other things. Thanks for being here.
So good to be with you. Thanks.
Was it Dave or David?
Whichever.
Whichever?
Yeah.
We've gotten so used to Dave, but I think David is probably a little more, right?
Well, that's what I prefer, but nobody calls me that, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, on my right, your left, you've already met him a couple episodes ago, our executive pastor, Pastor Kyle Smith.
Yes.
Good to be here.
Hello, Kyle.
Good to be here, man.
Good, buddy. Good.
Yes.
You look different from last time you were here.
Yes, I trimmed it up a little bit. Just felt like it just needed to go down.
Well, it was very Viking, though.
I appreciate that.
Who made that decision?
That was me. That was my own decision.
It was.
And nobody
Okay.
said anything. It was just my own.
We're all upset. I'm sure Lindsay's upset too.
Well, the great thing
mighty
about a
Viking.
beard is that it does grow back.
That's true.
It doesn't take that long.
And his will grow back before we're done shooting this episode.
That's exactly right.
So yeah, that's a special gift you have.
This
All
is
right,
true.
Pastor David,
Yes.
Congregational care pastor. You go by a lot of titles. You have a lot underneath you that people don't realize.
Well,
What are some of the things you're responsible for here at Mud Creek?
not necessarily responsibility, but I feel like as a pastor of this church, my first responsibility is to walk closely with the Lord and really be serious about my faith and try to communicate that to others as well as emulate the life of Christ to others. I'm not trying to be super spiritual. I just feel like a pastor must take that role.
Right.
Yes.
And so that's very important to me, that I don't just do duties, but that I actually try to live. As Paul said to Timothy, he said, Timothy, I want you to be a good minister of Jesus Christ. I love that phrase, and I really try to think about that and live by that. But along with that and under that, I have duties,
Right.
responsibilities here at the church. My main one is pastoral care. That's my main area, which involves a number of things. I have kind of titled that massaging the membership. Just try to take care of the people in the church.
Right.
Try to take
Right.
care of them with their needs, whether they be physical needs, whether they be spiritual needs.
Right.
Mostly that involves when someone's in the hospital or sick or bereaved or going through a hard time, maybe trying to plan a funeral. Those are the type things.
But those things never happen in a church this size.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's a regular
frequent,
thing.
Pretty
Right, yeah.
frequent. And but I feel like that's so important because, in my opinion, that's sort of guarding the back door of the church. We say a lot about evangelism, which we should. Evangelism is the way that we bring people into the church, into the body of Christ. But if we don't take care of them once they're in, they can slip away,
Right.
or leave when difficulties come and no one ministers to them. So I view pastoral care as sort of guarding the back door of the church.
That's good.
Evangelism is the front door,
Right.
and pastoral care is guarding the back door. I think that's a good way to look at that.
And then discipleship through the whole process.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's very, very important.
That's a lot. Now, you also have a couple of our ministries that are under your umbrella. Some of them work autonomously, like senior adults, men's ministry, things like that. So, but that also, if they need to come to a pastor and they have any questions that the church might need to assist them in deciding for events or anything like that, they go through you. Is that right?
Yeah, I guess the term would be the pastor liaison
Right.
for several different ministries
Right.
in the church. One of them is missions. Missions comprises a large portion of our yearly budget.
It's huge.
And so, along with Pastor Kyle and Pastor Jesse, we sort of monitor that. We communicate with our missionaries that we support, and even plan trips for our people to be able to visit them and help them minister. Missions is a big one.
It's huge.
The men's ministry I sort of took on recently, and that involves events for our men. A big one that's coming up November the 15th.
Right.
It's something that we've never done before. It's called Forged in His Image. It's a two-pronged activity. We're going to have a chili cook-off.
All right.
Where men are going to compete. And we're also having a special guest who's a Forged in Fire champion on
TV show.
television, the TV show on the History Channel.
Right.
He's actually won that. He's an outspoken Christian. He lives in Forest City.
What?
He has a forge there called Yellow Rose
course he
Forge. Yeah. And so he's going to come and he's going to actually forge a knife while he gives his testimony and brings a message.
So he's going to do the whole process here.
In front of
the
our men.
Smelting, the other words they use for those things. He's
the
going to do
hammering, the whole business.
And we're going to be in the
student center.
Okay, yeah,
that's
November
amazing. The 15th. It
right.
starts at 5:30.
Okay.
So we'll eat chili and then we'll listen to Billy Sawyers as he forges a knife.
And what happens to that knife?
Well, that's interesting. We're gonna at the end of the event, we'll give a first, second, and third place prize for the chili winners.
Who gets to do the judging for that? Yeah.
We have some actual judges, food judges, that will be there
with credentials.
With credentials, yes.
And no taste buds. They've burned them all off because it's chili. No, it'll be good. They'll be pros.
Our goal is not to bring the hottest chili, but to bring the best tasting chili.
You know who you are. You know who you are. Those who make the hottest chili just
we
to
don't
be hot.
No, they can just come enjoy it. We're going to have the first, second, third place prize winners, but then at the end of the event, we'll draw a name out of the hat, and that person will get the knife.
Nice. Okay, so a raffle for the knife that he makes throughout his process.
It's going to be a great event.
That's awesome. Incredible.
So that's our men's ministry. Along with that, I'll just put a little spoiler alert out here.
Little teaser.
Yep. We're really, we've had a lot of requests to bring back our men's breakfasts.
Right, okay.
And at the first of the year, we'll be making, or before the first of the year, we'll make an announcement about that. So that is in the works.
That's great.
Try to bring that back, maybe in a little different format, but that's what we'd like to do.
Will it be something on campus or will it be something off campus?
It'll be on campus.
It will be here. We'll have it here and we'll host it here. Okay. So we'll just, we'll find out at the first of the year how frequently that's going to happen. And then you'll line up special speakers for
it. Yes. It'll be good.
And we'll decide if it's like biscuits and gravy or if it's like,
that remains
shrimp
to be seen.
and lobster for breakfast.
It remains to be seen.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, there's no bad time for shrimp and lobster. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. And what else have you got?
Well, just a few other things. I oversee our security, church security, although I don't do that all myself. I have a team of people that help. Anthony Hill sort of is the boots on the ground that sort of runs that.
Right.
But I'm
And we're really thankful for them.
very, very thankful because that's so important, especially
It's sad that it
these
has
days.
to be a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I work with our deacons along with our pastor. That's another thing, and just several little things. Work with our greeters and ushers, and a few other. I teach an adult Sunday school class, and there's a few other things along with that.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Just a few things,
Just a
Pastor
few
Dave.
things.
Okay, very good. How's it going, Kyle?
Doing well.
Oh, you're here.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
How are you
Still
doing,
here.
buddy? He's still here.
I'm still here.
All right, buddy. We recently had a pretty big event for our students, right?
Yes.
And it's called Barn Bash.
Yes.
And we had it at the Johnsons.
Yes.
And we kept it just our students, for our students to just invite their friends.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit of how it went.
Well, Barn Bash was a name that Mud Creek had for many years. And to change things up when I first came, to revamp some multi-church communication and relationship building with churches in our area, we felt the need to kind of change it to Light in the Darkness.
Okay.
And so for 3 years, that's what we had was Light in the Darkness out of John 1:1-3.
And that included surrounding churches.
Yes, we had everywhere from 19 up to 19 churches come from our area and other areas to be able to partner with us just for a student event, to have food, fellowship, games, of course, great worship.
So churches weren't competing. We were all together.
No,
with our
it's
students.
all for the same goal.
What a great idea.
It's all for the glory of Christ.
Right.
And for students to see that we have one body in Christ.
That's right.
But this year we decided to change some things up, and to change the name was one of them, to go back to Barn Bash. We felt like there was a space enough for that.
Yeah.
So Barn Bash this year was a Mud Creek only event, only because we have so much going on this fall.
Right.
And so it was a great event. We had 100+ people out there for this event.
That's great.
Food, fellowship, games. Line dancing was a major part of it.
We mentioned that last episode.
Yes, I've never done
So it went
line
okay. Guess who wasn't dancing? Pastor Jesse. He told us after he watched that last episode, he said, "Great job, everybody, and I won't be dancing."
Oh, man.
So,
I had a great time.
You did. You did amazing. And some of the footage we're showing
Don't ever show
shows
it.
you doing it.
Please don't show any of it.
You said yesterday in church, thankfully they didn't get us, but we got him on camera doing it. So, yeah.
Well, I can say is that was my first time line dancing. I had a great time.
It was great.
The students had a great time. Leaders had a great time.
Yeah, they did. They did. Leaders were down there with the students. So
Yes.
everybody, was
Yes.
just mingling together.
But we're so thankful that the Johnsons, Kirby and Sherry, allowed us to be on their property again. And just be able to have just such a great place for the event.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it was great. It was wonderful.
It was very wonderful. All right, on the heels of talking about students, obviously we've shared that we are in the search process right now, the very late stage of our search for a new student pastor.
Yes.
And it really is moving along quickly, very quickly. What do we know now, and where are we with that search?
Well, the blessing about all this is that God seems to have put a candidate to the top. And we have had a great search team that has done their due diligence to go through resumes and to go through the process and to do a great job honoring the Lord through that. Through much prayer, God has revealed one. His name's Ronaldo Herbert. And he's from out of state, but he is fairly close to us.
Okay.
Ronaldo seems like a wonderful man who, with his family, will be hopefully joining us in the near future. We will have to, of course, go through the voting process and all the details with that. But we feel very good about this candidate. We feel very good about the future of Mud Creek Baptist Church and the student ministry.
Yes.
And to be perfectly honest, the students, I love them so much.
Nobody questions that, Pastor Cobb.
Those students and those leaders. They are truly one of the biggest blessings of my life. But I also know that they need more than what I can give them. Okay. I know that God has...
This has nothing to do with age.
No.
It has a little bit to do with age.
A little bit. But I do think that a younger, married person with some life experience, maybe some kids like they have, will truly benefit their ministry in long term.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited.
And we had a chance to actually bring him up and do a boot camp with him one weekend, actually from a Thursday to a Sunday.
Yes, it was packed.
And it was our Barn Bash weekend. It was a giant weekend. So he really got to get put through the paces, or at least observe the paces, all including a Sunday.
Yeah.
And a huge event.
Yes. So he got the gamut of what that process would look like, from interviews all the way to a student event. And I got to say, he did a great job with that.
Yeah. Well, once he went home, we were almost afraid to call him back. We were like, is he shell-shocked? Is he at home going, there's no way I can do this. There's no way. But he was awesome. He was laid back. He had fun. We all, I got to talk films with him. That was nice. It was so much fun. He's just a great guy.
The pastors got to spend some time with him. I enjoyed having some time with him. I'll have to say, apart from his the spiritual influence that he can bring and his ministry background, I love two particular things. Number one, it'll be our first opportunity to have a veteran on staff.
Right.
So he's a military veteran, which I love.
Yes.
And then not only that, I think a big plus is he's bilingual.
Bilingual. I knew you were going there.
I absolutely love that.
It's awesome.
That'll be so good to have a bilingual pastor. Also, as we go on mission trips and that type of thing,
that's what I was going to say.
It's just it's over the top. So I'm real excited about that.
Yeah, he warmed up. He got to meet everybody. He got to meet the deacons.
Yeah.
And then sit in on Sunday school and do all that. That's pretty exciting. And like you said, we'll wait for that vote. This is in no way meant to influence the vote, but we love him. We think that he has definitely, he's at the top of those resumes.
He is.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
He definitely is.
Very pleased, yeah. Speaking of needing people to help us in the ministry, which we do, we always need help.
Oh, yeah.
Not only on staff, but volunteer help.
Very much.
I mentioned several things that I'm responsible for, but I just want to say there's no way that I could do what I do, or any of us could, without the help that we have. And on our administrative side, we have Amy Beth that helps me with many of these duties, and also
our juniors director.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's our juniors director.
And she wears a lot of hats.
She does.
Yeah,
She
that's
does.
right. Yeah.
Yes, she
And
does.
for all of my ministry life, my wife has been right there helping me. My wife Debbie, she helps me visit when she's able. She loves to go and minister in the nursing homes and that type of thing. She's wonderful in that role. But then right now, recently, her big role has been ministering through cards that she makes and
Right.
sends. She really is an encourager.
She is.
And I couldn't do it without
I've gotten those
her.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yes.
gotten those
Many
cards.
of our
Receive those
people
cards.
have, and,
Yes.
and she really puts her heart into those and prays over those, and I think that's become a real ministry for her right now. So I'm just thankful for those that come alongside us and help us, or we couldn't do the jobs that we do.
I think to your point is that many times with people, I think in congregation think we do all these things, and we do a lot of work. But we could not do what we do without our wives, like Lindsay, Debbie, Amanda, to be able to help support us in what we do.
Right.
And it's not just that support from the home, but it's also the support of the staff and the way that they help us to do the ministries that God has
Exactly.
called us
Correct.
to do.
Exactly.
And so we are the ones that are truly blessed by what goes on behind the scenes and the people that don't get all the attention.
Right.
100%,
exactly.
100%. That's exactly
There's
right.
a lot of love. There's a lot of love for Mud Creek, and you see it in the people who are on and off paycheck, and you see the people that volunteer so many hours also. And yeah, we're a team of people that really do our hearts for the ministry here, and for this community and for the world. Yeah,
Absolutely,
It is.
100%. It's a joy to be a part.
it is a joy. It's great to see it all work together. Well, guys, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on here, Dave. It wasn't so bad, right?
It was terrible.
It was all right. It was all right. We'll wait a little bit before we get Dave back in here.
Yeah.
And thank you all for tuning in again for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope it was informational. And if you'd like to know more about our church, you can go to the link on the bottom of the screen to find out more. Leave comments. We'll check them and tune in periodically as we're going to put these out as often as we can, probably every 2 weeks, but we'll see. But thanks again. Have a great week, and God bless you.